Hey, hello YouTubers, I'm trying to show you how I fixed an original USB charging cable from Samsung. I'm trying to make this as short as I can. So this one is pre-opened. You basically need a flat screwdriver, really thin, and you force your way, I guess, on this way. You open this up. We're gonna reverse engineer. I've kept this part on the cable, then use the cutter to remove it. Okay, so it's still usable. What we're gonna do next is so in here the part that I'm missing in this video is you need to open this part over here and over here so you can better remove this now I just did this a few seconds before, but for some reason now I can't. Yeah, so you have these metal parts. You're gonna keep these because you're gonna need them later. And then you get to the cable itself. What I did is cut the cable, let's say here. Use a cutter to cut the wrapping. Separate the wires. I'm trying to make this so you have red, white, green, black. This is the correct order. As you can see here. So you're gonna need a cutter or something like really. This is here and this is here, so you're gonna need to open this part here. You either use a cutter or something sharp, or I have a push pin, which is an universal tool for fixing lots of stuff, so without breaking them. So hats off to Samsung for doing this. If maybe you force the cable or you twist it too much and it's not gonna charge at all, or it's not gonna charge. This is of course if the plugs are still okay, but let's assume in this case that the plugs are okay. So I'm not, again, so I have this side up, you have red, white, green, black, yeah? So removing this bit, as you can see, it has a color here. I'm gonna skip this part, and I'm also not gonna show you how I'm yeah, so red, white, green, black. So you're gonna insert these in here in the same order. I'm gonna pause here because I think you're gonna need a pair of clippers to I'm gonna do this here like this, so I don't really need the plastic bit, but yeah. So you're gonna put this back in the slot and then press it, but as I said, you're gonna need a pair of clippers to fixate it perfectly into place. As you can see, it's not here. I'm gonna pause for a second. And I'm back. So yeah, this is a better option to just set it firmly into place on both sides. Then you reverse engineer it, to say so. And this, so if I remember correctly, it was like this. I probably would have had to make the wires shorter, but I'm just gonna spin this one over here. I'm gonna wrap it here. No, I didn't. It's not a good job. I'm just gonna trim the other one. So make sure you set this back correctly. See, I was looking at the other video, it's 10 minutes long. Haven't really got to look at it, but I noticed it was 10 minutes long. So yeah, you're gonna assemble this all back. Make sure you clip it in the right place, and then you're gonna make sure that you're gonna strengthen this here like this. This is the third cable I do like this. So yeah, right now, as I said, this one I've opened with a cutter before, so it should be like this. I think I should have done it the other way around, but yeah. So now you're just gonna use some super glue to put it back together to make sure it stays this. And I was gonna say, I'm gonna pause here again. So I managed to put this, we're gonna put this back up. What I did is after, put it the other way around again. Yeah, it seems I didn't put it correctly. So yeah, it's gonna have to be like this, I think. And like this. So after you put it all correctly, you may want to put some super glue in this to make sure it stays like this. Of course, I'm going to test it afterwards. What you're going to do at the other end, if you still don't have the same, I mean, if you can't use fast charge, or if the cable is busted at all, so it's going to work if the wire is broken, or if you can replace the whole wire. Maybe you want a longer wire. But what I'm stating is there are cases where this plug is broken, and if that is the case, then even if you do this operation, then it will still not work. But it's worth a shot, because it would take like 10-15 minutes to do the whole operation. Anyway, so yeah, you're gonna open this one in the same. First, you're gonna test it, as I would test it first. So first, I'm gonna see if it now works okay. If I move the cable, if it still charges correctly. If it doesn't, then I would go for this. Of course, there are cases where the cable can be busted along the way, but yeah. So I'm gonna test it now. If it works. This is the third cable I fixed in this way, and they all worked. Yeah, but as I'm saying, sometimes that can be this plug, it's broken. So anyways, thanks for watching, bye.